6 Signs of a Stupid Woman. Biblical Wisdom and Stoicism. There is a kind of woman who believes she is wise. She thinks she is ahead of the game, in control of her life, and making the right choices. But in reality, she is like the woman in Proverbs 14:1. The wise woman builds her house, but the stupid pulls it down with her hands. The most dangerous part? She doesn't even realize the destruction she brings upon herself. If you don't recognize these traits, you may be deceived by her, suffer because of her, or worse, become like her. But wisdom is available to those who seek it, for Proverbs 9:10 reminds us, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom." Here are 6 signs of a stupid woman and how to avoid her path. Sign number 1. She mistakes attention for value. A stupid woman confuses popularity with worth. She craves a spotlight, constantly seeking validation through social media, drama, and admiration. She thinks that if others notice her, she must be important. But Proverbs 31:30 warns, "Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised." A truly valuable woman does not chase attention. She attracts it by the substance of her character. She does not measure her worth by followers, compliments, or fame, but by her inner strength and integrity. If you meet a woman who defines herself by public validation, be cautious. She is not searching for truth, love, or purpose, only her next fix of self-importance. Sign number 2, she lacks self-control. A stupid woman is ruled by her impulses. She spends recklessly, falls for the same toxic relationships, and chooses temporary pleasure over long-term growth. She operates on emotions rather than wisdom, leading her into cycles of regret. Proverbs 25:28 says, "Like a city whose walls are broken through is a person who lacks self-control. Without discipline, she is defenseless against her own desires, and her life spirals into chaos." A wise woman, on the other hand, understands that self-control is freedom. She chooses what is right over what is easy and strengthens her spirit rather than indulging her weaknesses. Sign number 3, she talks more than she thinks. The stupid woman is loud, always eager to be heard, but rarely interested in understanding. She gives advice she does not follow, argues over things she does not comprehend, and dominates conversations because she equates talking with intelligence. Yet Proverbs 10:19 states, "When words are many, sin is not absent, but whoever restrains his lips is wise." A truly wise woman knows when to speak and when to listen. She guards her words, knowing that they carry power. Unlike the fool who speaks carelessly, a wise woman speaks with purpose, choosing her words like a warrior chooses her weapons, with strategy and precision. Sign number 4, she blames others for her problems. A stupid woman never takes responsibility for her own actions. If she is single, she claims that men are the problem. If she is struggling financially, she blames the system. If she fails, she insists it is someone else's fault. She sees herself as a victim in every situation, refusing to acknowledge the role her own choices have played in her circumstances. But Galatians 6:5 tells us, each one should carry their own load. A wise woman understands that her life is the sum of her decisions. She takes ownership of her mistakes, learns from them, and grows. The stupid woman, on the other hand, remains stuck in her own excuses, forever blaming others while never improving herself. Sign number 5, she chooses stupid friends. A stupid woman surrounds herself with people who encourage her worst behaviors, gossipers, liars, and drama seekers. She prefers to be around those who tell her what she wants to hear rather than those who challenge her to grow. Proverbs 13:20 warns, "Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm." A wise woman carefully chooses her circle, seeking out people who inspire her to be better, hold her accountable, and push her toward growth. But the stupid woman remains comfortable in her toxic environment, never realizing that the company she keeps is keeping her from success. Sign number 6, she never learns from her mistakes. The greatest mark of a stupid woman is her inability to grow. She repeats the same mistakes, falling for the same toxic relationships, believing the same lies, and engaging in the same self-destructive patterns. Instead of learning and evolving, she remains stuck, wondering why her life never improves. Proverbs 26:11 paints a vivid picture. As a dog returns to its vomit, so fools repeat their folly. A wise woman makes mistakes, but she learns from them. She adapts, grows, and refuses to stay in cycles of failure. A stupid woman, however, remains trapped by her own stubbornness, destined to relive the same pain over and over again. Final lesson: wisdom is a choice. Now you know the difference between a wise woman and a stupid one. It's not about how much she talks, how much attention she gets, or how much she thinks she knows. It's about how she lives. A wise woman practices self-control, takes responsibility, learns from her mistakes, chooses good friends, and values substance over attention. A stupid woman does the opposite. But here's the truth: wisdom is not a matter of luck. It is a choice. James 1:5 reminds us, "If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all liberally and without reproach, and it will be given to him." If this message resonated with you, take action. Reflect on your choices, seek wisdom, and surround yourself with truth. Because the path to wisdom is open to all who are willing to walk it.